Okay, first of all, I just want to say I know I'm getting these videos out really, really late, especially when No Time to Die is about to or already came out. It's going to depend whether I can get this video out before or after because something has been going on with my laptop. There's stuff that needed to be cleaned off that I never managed to clean because I didn't know about it until recently, but whether or not I get that fixed, either way, I am still going to have those videos out and this video out. I mean, it doesn't matter because you're watching it right now, but I just want to say I'm really apologize for getting these videos out late. Something has been going on with my laptop and I'm trying to get that fixed. So either way, if I don't manage to get that fixed, I'm going to have to get a new laptop, which isn't going to take too long, but I have so many videos. I have to make because, of course, so many movies in October are coming out. No Time to Die, obviously, Dune, Halloween Kills, and many other. There's a movie coming out called Lamb that I also want to see. Last Night in Soho. So yeah, it really stressed me out when my laptop just completely crashed. But either way, I am still gonna get videos made as soon as possible. So yeah, but anyways, this is Matt Davis. Me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time is going to be on the Many Saints of Newark. Now, this is the prequel to the entire series of The Sopranos, and it focuses on the man who created Tony Soprano, like basically him as a person, and we also get to see a younger version of Tony Soprano, or Anthony, or Antonio Soprano. Either way, this is pretty much an entire prequel to what led up to The Sopranos, but in terms of its story, it's a lot different than any of the stuff that you see in the original show. I mean, it pretty much still has what the original show had: sex, violence, a lot of cussing, all of that. And I was really looking forward to this film. Now, I actually have watched the entire series of The Sopranos on HBO Max. I managed to finish the entire series before my birthday, and after watching the entire show, I have to say it's probably my new favorite show of all time. In fact, I could pretty much say that it is. I mean, the show pretty much had everything. It had great character development, and the show had fantastic visuals that made it feel like if it were a bunch of 1 hour long short films that were released on the big screen but really weren't. So seeing that they were actually making a film, sort of film adaptation of The Sopranos, I was really looking forward to that. It made me even more excited after watching the entire show, and I was really happy with the results of this film. Okay, I had a really great time with this film. So before I say anything else, don't go into this movie expecting a film to be all about The Sopranos, because it's not. Okay, it involves a different story before the events of The Sopranos. This was in Tony Soprano's teen years, although it doesn't focus on him. It focuses on the man who made Tony Soprano. I actually forgot what his name was, but yeah. So but first thing I can praise about this movie is A+ performances all around. Everyone is terrific. Okay, and the way the movie is directed, all of that is very, very well done here, and it's all pretty much the biggest pluses I can give this movie. Okay, it also looks great too. It definitely feels like older time. Like, I'm not sure when this movie takes place, like the 60s or 70s. I don't know. Definitely before films like Goodfellas came out, because there were a lot of, gangster mafia movie references throughout the show. So yeah. And of course, there are the mafia moments and the really brutal, like violent moments, and I think they handled that very well here. There are a lot of very well directed violent sequences throughout the movie. So, yeah, but of course, it focuses a lot more on story. And when it comes to its story, I think it's not quite as strong as some of the stories that were told in the series. In fact, I kind of would have liked it a lot more if they focused on the young Soprano, or the young Tony Soprano, as we see him from a kid to an adult, or not an adult, a teen. And actually, James Gandolfini's son, the man who played Tony Soprano, his son Michael Gandolfini actually plays the teenage version of him, which he was phenomenal as. I can say that his father would be absolutely proud of his role playing the younger version of himself, and I honestly wish they kind of focused a lot more on that. Then the movie could have easily been like one of the top five best of the year because Sopranos, it's hailed as one of the greatest shows of all time, and I absolutely agree. I mean, I just mentioned before it's my new favorite show of all time. So, really though, I feel like if they focused a lot more on that, then it could have been, you know, handled a lot better because the story here isn't as strong. Like there are some times where it doesn't really feel entirely like it's adapting to the Sopranos or feeling like it's related to the Sopranos, but the movie never bored me. I mean, the movie was 2 hours long, and as the movie ended, it just flew by really fast. So it had me invested throughout its 2 hour runtime. And I'm glad that the movie isn't overly long and not trying to put in every like little detail. I mean, there are a lot of really good Easter eggs that fans of the show will definitely notice throughout. Like of course the one building with the pig statue on it and stuff like that, and references to original characters before they were in the show. But yeah, I feel like if the movie definitely focused more on young Tony Soprano and not the main man who made Tony Soprano, then I feel like the movie could have been easily one of the best TV show adaptations of all time. But I can say it's a very well done TV show to film adaptation. Overall, I really enjoyed Many Saints of Newark. Fantastic performances. The story could have been handled a little bit better and felt a little bit more on the Sopranos side. It still manages to have well direction and very well editing. And if you're a fan of The Sopranos, then I still recommend giving this film a watch. It does have quite a bit of fan service here and there, and plus they have The Sopranos theme song. So, yeah, it's definitely showing some love for the original show. I recommend giving it a watch, whether if it's on HBO Max or in the theater. I was still pretty satisfied with it. So yeah, definitely don't go in expecting a flat out Sopranos the movie because it's more doing its own thing than actually being part of the main Sopranos story. But I was still pretty satisfied in the end. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna try my best to make sure my laptop doesn't do this again. I because it would really, it would just really suck ass if it just completely died out and just I had to like because I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years and I want to keep making videos for you guys, keep doing reviews and stuff for you guys, and yeah, but I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.